Hey, my name is Laurin Floyd Turner, and this is Lyric in Motion. Welcome to Lyric in Motion. I am so excited about today's episode. Hey, not only is he a friend of mine, but he is the most talented guy. And I want y'all to welcome Sean Michael Murray.
Hey.
Thank you
thank
for being
you.
here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I just, I'm so excited to talk to you a little bit. I mean, you've got so many, what's the word, accolades or
Thank you.
accolades, whatever you want to say. I just am so impressed with your resume and all that anyway. Feel extremely blessed that we're also friends. I mean,
Absolutely.
my gosh, not only have you done so much, which we're going to hear about,
Yeah.
but also you're a new dad too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, and that is, we were just talking about that, how they just keep growing up.
So fast.
Right? Oh
So
my
fast.
gosh. Tell me a little bit about where you're from, how you got started. Why is music such a passion in your life?
Well, I grew up in Maine, originally from South Portland, Maine, born in Portland, which is like the neighboring city, town, Portland, South Portland. Lived there for 18 years, basically, until I went to college, and then went to Syracuse University in upstate New York for musical theater / acting, and then right out of college, moved right to New York, and that's kind of how I got my professional start on Broadway in a show called American Idiot with Billy Joe Armstrong, Green Day musical, which was an incredible experience. And then also got to do that same show not only on Broadway, but overseas in Tokyo, Japan, and Seoul, South Korea. And then during that whole time, formed a rock band that got signed to a major label, did another Broadway show called Rent, where I understudied the leads in that, and then did another band after the band got dropped from the first major label I was signed to, which I'm still in. It's called Evaride.
Yeah.
And I've just been very blessed to have had so many crazy, amazing experiences in my career, and traveling the world to sing and do what I love, and share it with the people that I love. So I feel very blessed and very grateful, and obviously met you along the way. And here we are in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes.
So
Nashville. Now, I would say you're more of a pop artist.
yeah, I'd say
Like
pop rock.
pop
Yeah.
rock. That's kind of your genre. And I know that, oh my gosh, you've also done, though, I mean, you've done television. There's been, what are the shows you recently,
Yeah, so
several different shows.
kind of throughout my career, at one point I was training under different vocal coaches, and I just had such an appreciation for the technical aspect of singing that I just wanted to learn it myself to help other people that I know, especially because at the time when I was young and I was like 21, a lot of my friends were like, man, paying for vocal lessons, but it's like so expensive. It's like, to get with a top vocal coach, it's like $300 to $500 an hour, and we just can't afford it. And I was like, well, I'll help you out. I'll do it for, I don't know, $50, $80, or, sometimes I did it for free.
For free, right?
Yeah, for free. And they're like, okay, let's try it. And, surprising myself, I was like, wow, I actually know a lot more than I thought I did. And some of my, friends and clients, they were just like, man, you're really good at this. Like, you should do this more often. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a side thing, but like I'll help you out wherever I can. And so it just kind of evolved, and I was very blessed to be a part of a lot of like developing artists who, some have been signed to major labels, some have stuck with the independent route but have had a lot of success. And then doing some arranging for some boy bands and some girl groups, and then what was it, like right before the pandemic, I was asked to do a show with Ken Jeong called I Can See Your Voice. And it's such a fun show. It's a great family show. So I was able to vocal coach for 3 seasons of that show, and had such an amazing experience on that show. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, that has to be, I don't know, it's like that gift that you keep giving back when you can help somebody, like with the voice. I mean, that's what you
Totally.
do. So yeah, because you're a vocal coach now, and you're still doing music all over the place. Now you were with a group, Evaride. Is that you?
Yeah,
and
that's
another
my
guy? Is
current band.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been a band since I think 2017 or 18.
Okay.
And originally it was a 3-piece pop rock band. And our drummer at the time was a guy named Josh Devine. He's an incredible, insane drummer. He was the original drummer for One Direction. And he knew my guitar player first before I knew them, Hayden Maringer, who's now my partner in crime in the duo that is Evaride.
Okay.
But yeah, Hayden's incredible. He's done amazing things too. He's musical directed for insane artists like Jennifer Lopez, BB Rexa, Dea, B. Miller, Demi Lovato. The list kind of goes on and on. And he's just an insane guitar player. And he still goes out and plays with some incredible artists like TLC and Jesse McCartney. And I mean, the list goes on and on. But so yeah, and Josh ended up kind of parting ways with the band. It was all amicable because he moved back to the UK because he's originally from the UK, and he's now started in a beautiful family himself. So he has a little daughter, and she's a little bit older than my son, which is it's crazy, and we still talk all the time. So it's great, and Hayden and I are still doing our thing, and we're not touring or really playing out as much, but we do a lot of music for like television and film, and we've had a lot of success in that as of recent, and just super grateful, and yeah, keeping the train going.
I'm gonna tell you, that's what's so cool, because I've met Hayden and I've met Josh.
Yes.
And I the one thing I need to say is, like, no matter what you're doing and all these things that you get to do, these guys are so cool and humble. You know what I mean?
You.
But you are, it's kind of like y'all work really hard and you're so talented, but there's just really something to say about being nice people and really easy to work with. And so I just want to throw that your way, because that's really it's a big important thing. You know? I want to hear just a little bit about being a new dad, because I know a lot of y'all are.
Yeah, no, I mean, being a new dad, that's everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy because my wife and I, Kelly, we talk about it all the time. It's like, why did we wait so long? But there is kind of a reason behind why we waited so long. We've had a lot of challenges with fertility issues, and my wife, just being candid, has had a lot of miscarriages. I know she's okay with me speaking about this, and those challenges are extremely difficult, and it's kind of, honestly, our son is truly a miracle baby. Like, he was the last embryo we had doing fertility treatments in IVF, and it was kind of like, this is it, or we're going to have to, go a different route. We talked about adoption, which you never know, it still might do. But, yeah, he was the last one, and he took, and by the grace of God, like, he's here, and he is just, I mean, he's amazing. Like, truly, like,
he really is.
He's incredible. He just has such a like, watching him grow. He's almost 2 now, and just like, he has such a personality, and he's such a lover, and he's just so fun to be around. And I think he just brings in so much joy anytime he walks into a room, like, with no matter who he's with. So I'm just so grateful and blessed, honestly, and being a new dad is definitely challenging, because your focus, like, has to be. Well, you're constantly doubting yourself, I think. You're like, because, I have an amazing dad, and I'm like, how can I be like my dad, and just different circumstances, like with the discipline, and, because he is starting to show some signs of, like, pushing back, and it's like, how do I discipline him in a controlled manner where I'm not losing my cool and, like, having patience. But, I like to think that I have a lot of patience, but, it definitely, there's times where it's like, okay, just gotta take a deep breath, approach this, like, super calmly, and just, we'll handle it fine. So, but he's amazing. Like, he's a great kid, and I think my wife and I are doing a great job, and and.
Well, I was just gonna say, y'all are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be humble about it, but
no, I mean, my gosh, if you're a new parent,
yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be so many things that are, every day is gonna be different.
Totally.
And just speaking of Kelly, Kelly manages East Iris Studios, which we're very blessed today to be in
here,
one of their studios, and that's really exciting. And I was thinking about, when you're talking about that is one of those life struggles.
Yeah.
You don't know you're going to go through that until you go through it, and you've come out on the other side.
Yeah. You
have a really great, happy ending, but it was tough.
Yeah, it was challenging, and I think, honestly, like, I'm a person of faith, and that's what it was. Like
Yeah.
just leaning in and trusting God and trusting that, you know, he's there. Even though trust me, at times it's so hard to like rely on your faith and be like, God, like, are you there? Like, are you hearing us and like our heart's desires? And you know, there's been time and again. I mean, there's so many examples in my life where I felt like kind of almost at my wit's end and like I don't know how I'm gonna get past this next moment, whether it was like financially, emotionally, or just like situationally. And somehow he's always provided.
Yes.
And it's incredible, honestly.
I'm interested. Did it change your music at all? Going through any of that?
I've always kind of led like from a belief and faith standpoint when it comes to songwriting and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's always like that underlying tone without like being so, I guess, like out front about it. But yeah, no, it definitely has changed, I think, my songwriting for the better, because I can't describe it, but it's just like when I am songwriting, I think a lot of songwriters can probably relate to this. There's a level of like the song's already in existence, and so it's like you're kind of just like you're channeling it from up above, or you're kind of grabbing it from above.
I love that. Yeah.
You're just kind of the vessel of like
Yes.
it coming through you and being put on paper. Because you know there's artists and there's songwriters, and some people have the ability to channel it, write it down, and be the artist. But then there's also people who are so talented at just being the songwriter and just channeling it, writing it on paper, and then having somebody else interpret it. So.
Ooh, you kind of led me right into that interpretation because, I mean, it's so true. Obviously, you can write about your experiences, and we all, can write something. And then you have these incredible people that know how to put everything together, and you go, wow, that really relates to me right now, and I really want that song.
Right.
So obviously, as an artist and a songwriter, but also using other people's songs.
Yeah.
That's another,
Totally.
absolutely wonderful way to share a feeling.
Yeah.
But lyric emotion obviously is about also putting the lyrics emotion,
right,
and how the lyrics come alive through dance. Right? So, as I have listened to a lot of your stuff, I'll be jamming in the car with this stuff. The one song that, kind of resonated was Something I Said.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, I ended up choreographing this number. We took just a minute of your song and put dancers. It hit me as a couple. So I used just two dancers, Terin Christopher and Mee Lim.
Okay.
And we took it in a studio, and I want to play it for you.
Amazing.
And
I can't wait to see it.
I want to get your reaction.
All right.
How your lyrics came to life.
I love it. I can't wait.
A quiet fight, it's 10 o'clock. You dry your eyes, I say let's talk. But I know where this is going. You never say what you want. You run away, ash to dust, till I question every motive. I don't wanna make this worse. I just need an answer. Show me where it hurts. I just wanna make this work. Can we compromise? Maybe next time. You just slam the door, here we go. It's all my fault. Don't even know what I did. I can't read your mind, I've been trying all night long. Probably something that I said. Apologize, make amends. Roll your eyes, call your friends. Tell them whatever I did. I can't read your mind, I've been trying all night long. Was it something that I said?
So cool. That's amazing. I absolutely love that.
Oh, good.
No, that is incredible. Like the dynamics of like the pushing and the pulling and the like. I feel like you really captured the emotion through the choreography of like what the lyrics were saying and speaking. Like that's totally what I envisioned. Totally.
Great.
Like because obviously it's in like a studio space, but we still haven't shot the music video for it. And actually, I didn't even tell you this, but like my vision for the music video was to literally put like a couple in a house, and maybe they're starting on like a couch or something and like watching TV, but they're like on separate ends of the couch, and because they're going through an argument and they just like whatever just happened, they're not talking. And so the whole thing I envisioned like being a like almost like this fight dance thing, and that's amazing. So you nailed it.
I
So
love
cool.
that. Okay, so we're gonna have
cool.
to do the whole video.
Yeah, I mean now I'm like, can we go do it in a house and like make it look like a
Absolutely. It's so funny
real
because,
music video?
well, when I was thinking about it too, like slam that door, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I need a door. I need to go through. And hey, right now we're just kind of working with where we
What
were
you
at.
got,
We're
yeah.
like, well, we can slam that wall
Slam the
too,
wall, yeah, no.
But yeah, because it's a feeling of just feeling angst. I kept going.
Totally.
It's an angsty song,
Yeah.
so maybe doesn't resolve sometimes, and
Right.
and it's kind of what couples go through, even friendships go through. I mean,
Yeah.
we all go through a different way of that feeling.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love that. I love that it caught what you felt like you had
Totally.
written about or what you had sung about. And is there anything else that might have been a surprise or made it different for you, or going into?
Different. I mean, no, it was just like the levels, I think. Even like the that cool extension in the beginning, I don't know, it just like it made me feel that moment kind of, and then whoom, you just land the door. Like that
Yeah.
was so cool to feel that like open and then kind of hit. And then there was one part where like she just like went by him and like did a leap of some sort, and it's almost like in the relationship I envisioned like almost where she walked by and she's just like completely ignoring him, and I kind of felt like she's in her own world and she's like, you're gonna just have to figure it out and read my mind why I'm so upset. So that was kind of cool to like see that through the dance.
I love
So-
it. Well, it was really fun coming up
Yeah.
with that, and
So cool.
amazing
And those dancers, I was gonna
dancers.
say those
I
dancers
know.
are incredible.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
they really are.
amazing.
Yeah, they had that. I don't
Yeah,
think when I
so
danced
cool.
I could do that
Yeah,
extension, but
That's impressive. Definitely not that flexible. So.
Well, I'm so glad. Yeah, I love where the music and lyrics connect, and it's like we said, someone else might have had it's always interesting how someone else might interpret something.
Totally.
It might be a
Totally.
different thing. You wrote, that was part of Evaride,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So, are you doing things on your own too, though?
Yeah,
Are you
so
yeah.
I feel like I've written so many songs over the past, 15 years, and I'm sure a lot of artists who are watching this can relate. There's just files and files and files and files saved of songs on a Dropbox folder that never see the light of day. And yes, Evaride has a very like specific sound that Hayden and I have like kind of aimed to do. But then I have all of these other songs that I feel like, oh, maybe I should like create this solo project and have those be released through a solo project. Because I feel like today there's like so many artists out there who just have different projects, and it's not because it's almost for necessity out of the artist, because there's so much, they just want to get out different things, and there's different pieces of people's personalities, and I feel like our project is Evaride. It's a very empowering, uplifting, that's what we stand, that's like our message. We're very empowering, uplifting, kind of like go get it type of thing. But like my solo project is very, I think, more intimate and like more of the hardships that I've been through in my life. But also more the just, I don't know, there's love songs and there's breakup songs, but like it's more intimate. Whereas I feel like the band project is more like open and just anthemic,
Yeah, and you have some of those, like even those sounds in there, the things you've put in there that have really make the the beat go.
Beat move.
Really cool.
Yeah,
exactly.
totally. So anyways, getting to the point, I do have a ton of songs that have been sitting there, and I'm finally actually super excited. East Iris Records is now a thing. And so it's a record label, and it's an incredible
amazing
thing that Kelly is doing with her boss Pat here at East Iris, because there's so much talent in this town, and there's so much just talent bleeding in from New York and LA and everywhere, and it's all different genres, and they have done an amazing job of curating and helping those that talent and a lot of artists who can't really necessarily afford a major label budget type of thing, and so they're finding incredible talent, and so I'm lucky to say that I'm going to be one of those artists on East Iris Records as my solo project. So I'm so excited to be releasing through them and with them, and just excited to see where it goes. So
love that, Sean.
yeah, hopefully that can be edited depending on when this is released. But yeah.
I think what's so great about that too, and I mean that's one reason I did Lyric in Motion. I mean, obviously I have a dance background, and I've been doing a lot of choreography, but I was also a singer, or am a singer.
Yes,
songwriter.
Always a singer.
And Lyric in Motion brings those people. I mean, there's so much talent in this town. And you can be doing a lot of different things, and even making a living with your music.
Right.
But maybe not everybody's heard you yet, and you're like,
Totally.
"What, are you kidding me? People need to
hear this." Yeah.
So it just creates a platform.
Totally.
For all of the artists and the dancers and the choreographers. So I'm way excited for you.
Thank you.
The music. I mean, I just have to tell the audience, you have to look up Sean Michael Murray. You have to look up Evaride.
Yes, please do.
Because there's just such great music, and I'm sure you already have a bunch of people following you, but I know there'll be a lot more. Because
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Can you tell us anything else that's coming up, or anything?
I mean,
else
that's definitely one of the bigger
share?
things that's coming up, is like getting ready to release solo music. I don't know if there's anything like in the immediate future that like stands out. But yeah, no, nothing immediately, but I know there's things coming. So
you have website or socials? I know you have socials.
Yes.
Is there?
Yeah, SeanMichaelMurray.com and Evaride.com.
All right.
Or EvarideOfficial.com. Sorry, EvarideOfficial.com.
It's all about, I mean, I think it's safe to say that you will forever be doing some kind of music.
Totally.
And I think that when you brought up that, hey, I'm going to do my solo deal, but I'm also with Evaride. I mean, this is a time where we're open to be able to do that too.
Yeah.
Because I felt like sometimes people would really put you in a box where you couldn't really expand. And sometimes you just have, especially with songwriting,
right,
you have a lot of things to say, and it might be a different time in your life.
Yeah.
So being able to kind of put everything out there. And then,
well, and I think that everything today, especially in the music business and the layout of how it all works now, like just the accessibility everybody has with TikTok and Spotify, it's like there's going to be an audience for something.
Yes,
whether it's your solo project or band project, and everybody now has the ability to create from their bedroom and literally could become an overnight success, And so I think just why not get it out there? Like, if I'm encouraging you, the audience, if you're an artist out there who has folders and folders of songs in Dropbox or wherever, just get it out. Because somebody's going to want to hear it, and you never know which song could be the song that connects.
Oh my gosh, I agree. Everyone has an audience somewhere.
Totally.
And we have more opportunity ever to get it out there. That's
Absolutely.
So true. I love that. Okay, I always kind of wrap up and with something with movement. So I'm going to ask you.
Oh man.
Think about like when you're performing and stuff, is there some kind of move that you think you do all the time, or are there any dance? I mean, listen, you're on Broadway, so I know that you've had to dance,
there's
right?
definitely a level of movement that I can do, but I am not a dancer by any means. I mean, there was like a move. I'll even throw it back to like high school dances.
Yeah.
I would always do this and I'd have to stand up to do it, but like it was like this glide thing where I would it's almost like a moonwalk where I'd like do this thing and then like turn around and spin. So anyways, I don't know, can I do it here?
Yeah, stand up.
You probably can't see it all because of my shoes, but like it was like it was something like that.
Dang!
It was something like cheesy.
That was good!
No, it was terrible, but
no, he can move, right? Hey,
I don't know.
dude,
it was something like that.
You got so much going on for you. I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited to be able to interview you, but
thank
I'm
you.
also just blessed that you're a friend.
Yeah,
and Kelly
same,
both.
and vice versa.
We've all been through a lot of stuff
And I'm so
together.
excited that you're doing this. Yeah! This podcast is incredible. And please go follow Lyric in Motion. Do you have Instagram too and everything?
Yeah, we've got our
Amazing.
Instagram up. We'll have more stuff coming out, and absolutely.
And I will
we wanna
definitely
hear
be
from you.
sharing this with all my friends and family
you.
and everybody out there. So
Thank you so much.
thank you for having me.
All right, we'll keep in touch because he's got a lot coming up. So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
A quiet fight, it's 10 o'clock. You dry your eyes, I say let's talk. But I know where this is going. You never say what you want. You run away, ash to dust. Till I question every motive. I don't wanna make this worse. I just need an answer. Show me where it hurts. I just wanna make this work. Can we compromise? Maybe next time. You just slam the door, here we go. It's all my fault. Don't even know what I did. I can't read your mind, I've been trying all night long. Probably something that I said. Apologize.